With 2017 officially almost ending, guys, it is also nearing a return for Isaiah Thomas for the Cleveland Cavaliers, and this video is going to be about how Isaiah Thomas will impact the Cavaliers when he returns. Y'all ready to get into it? 3, 2, 1, let's get it, let's go! Boom! To give you a brief history on Isaiah Thomas' situation, guys, he was sidelined from the beginning of the season all the way till now due to a hip injury that would sideline him out through almost half of the NBA season. When he returns soon, he's going to be ready to take that point guard spot that he has been lacking to play for the Cleveland Cavaliers anytime soon now. The good news is that he was expected to be back around January, guys, but now due to some inside scoops, he could potentially be back before the year officially ends and could be playing on the Cleveland Cavaliers road trip on the Christmas week. He tells Joe Varden of the Cavs Cleveland.com that he is almost there, and that could potentially mean that he is going to possibly play against the Golden State Warriors for the Christmas game. But to be honest, it's a doubt worth hoping for, because Isaiah Thomas could potentially bring Cavaliers back to that #1 seed spot that they've always had since LeBron's return. Isaiah Thomas says if he could potentially average 30 points a night, he'd be out there, but I cannot right now, which means I am not 100%. This means that Isaiah Thomas is admitting that he's not 100% yet and will come out there when he's 100%, but due to the inside scoops of him returning early, his recovery is 100% going ahead of schedule and healing better and faster than it should be, which is a good news for the team. Right now, for the Cleveland Cavaliers, he has been practicing with them, doing 3-on-3 drills, doing contact drills, guys, and each single day, day by day, it looks like he's about to return for the Cavs, and it is no better time than ending it before the Cleveland Cavaliers season of the 2017. Some people say that he will return on the Celtics game on January 3rd, but we all don't know, and time will tell when Isaiah Thomas will return. But to put it out there, he is soon to return in the next 2 weeks or so. Now it is time to go on how his return will be and impact the Cleveland Cavaliers right now. Right now, the Cleveland Cavaliers are second in the Eastern Conference, guys. After having a really bad start to the year with the Cleveland Cavaliers without Isaiah Thomas, guys, they are now 23-9 ratio, winning the last 8 out of 10 games, guys. Second behind the Boston Celtics in the Eastern Conference standings. And no doubt, right now, LeBron James is feasting and taking over the Cleveland Cavaliers and just really putting up straight and dynamic monsters and statistical monsters for the Cavs. But the good news and bad news is that when Isaiah Thomas does return for the Cavs, it'll take some load off LeBron James, so LeBron James' numbers will drop and just even out to his regular numbers instead of the monster numbers he's producing right now. What the Cavs will be adding is the 3rd leading scorer last year to their team, guys, and once again take some load off of LeBron James. Right now, LeBron James is averaging over 35 minutes, and at his age of 32, he is not supposed to be playing that much minutes, and of course his minutes has been a concern for the past 5 years or so. LeBron James is known as the best player in the world, but also playing that much minutes on a nightly basis is not good for his health and for his longevity. That's why Isaiah Thomas' return could potentially take some load off him, as Isaiah Thomas is a star caliber player, especially when they lost Kyrie, they did get a star caliber back. LeBron James playing without Kyrie Irving last season while Kyrie was off the floor had a 34 usage rate, but with Kyrie Irving, he only had a 27.9 usage rate, guys, and that could be the similar statistic line when it comes to Isaiah Thomas. Isaiah Thomas could potentially take off some usage rate off LeBron, which could help LeBron in every way and save his full potential strength for the NBA playoffs, which they are right now trying to take on the Golden State Warriors. Of course, with Isaiah Thomas' return, I believe 100% that his offensive system rating will 100% be up and help the Cavaliers maintain that winning streak, maintain that consistency, and make their team a whole lot better. Because right now, they are starting with the point guard of Jose Calderon. As simple as it sounds, switching out Jose Calderon as a starting point guard to put Isaiah Thomas in that picture could make the Cavaliers, once again, a championship contender team. Even as of right now, without Isaiah Thomas, Thomas will only make them a whole lot better. When Isaiah Thomas does return, I believe that the starting lineups will consist of Isaiah Thomas, J.R. Smith, LeBron James, and either Tristan Thompson or Jay Crowder with Kevin Love in the starting lineup, guys. Whatever situation and lineup they choose, it is all perfect spacing for LeBron James, guys. That's why when they started Derrick Rose and D. Wade at the beginning of the season, it did not work because they needed players to shoot the 3 consistently, and Wade and Rose were not those players. But Thomas and J.R. Smith are perfect in that role. Isaiah Thomas last year averaged 40% from the three-point line and 43% from corners. So his three-point percentage is really, really great, especially now playing for a player such as LeBron James. Not only will he try better or do better in offensive ratings, but he'll be better and produce better because he's not going to be the one expected to be doing all the work on the offensive load. Isaiah Thomas was the #1 guy, guys. But right now, I think that with LeBron and Isaiah Thomas as the co-players to be that #1 point position spot, it's going to be a great combination to see how both of them can work together. With Isaiah Thomas being specifically known just for his offensive, right now the Cavs are averaging 109% offensive rating, guys, which is 4th in the league, which is great without Isaiah Thomas, guys. And imagine when he returns, how high their offensive rating will increase and make their offensive rating a whole lot better. We've seen it in the past for the Boston Celtics, even in the Phoenix Suns. Isaiah Thomas has the potential to create space for others, to create spacing for himself, and even create his own shot, which could really help the Cavaliers, which they did lack other than LeBron James. With Jose playing the point guard position right now as a starting point guard with D-Rose injured, Jose Calderon cannot make his own shot. He's more of a spot-up shooter or a catch-and-shoot shooter, likely to give LeBron the most positioning and the handballing spot. Although Jose Calderon was really helping the Cavaliers in the three-point percentage, Isaiah Thomas shoots threes way better than Jose Calderon in the ratings. The only problem with Isaiah Thomas right now in the past is that we all know of his lack of defense. But I believe 100% that playing against LeBron James will not only encourage him to play defense better, but also Isaiah Thomas will want to prove himself, play next to a superstar like LeBron James, that his defense could be a whole lot better. Of course, last year for the Celtics, Isaiah Thomas' defense was pitiful because he was handling all the offensive carrying on the Boston Celtics. But now, playing for both offense and the defensive teams such as Cleveland Cavaliers, Isaiah Thomas has to bring both to the table in order to defeat the Golden State Warriors or even the Boston Celtics or even the Washington Wizards. Isaiah Thomas' return could potentially make LeBron James and Isaiah Thomas a dynasty, playing along with Kevin Love, Derrick Rose, and D. Wade, which could even potentially make LeBron stay in the Cleveland Cavaliers, and that is how big an impactful player is to LeBron James right now in his career. No doubt, both Isaiah Thomas and LeBron James will be unrestricted free agents this offseason, guys. And with the rumors going around that LeBron James is going to leave, if Isaiah Thomas and LeBron James do work well together, they could potentially both re-sign for the Cleveland Cavaliers and could potentially go for another title run. That is how much a superstar does affect an NBA team, and this is what I believe Isaiah Thomas will 100% bring to the table. Speaking on fantasy basketball terms, right now, with his return, of course, they're going to give him some restrictions at the beginning. I believe for the first 2 weeks, he won't be playing over 25 minutes a game, and we'll slowly bring him back. But once he's back to steam, I believe he'll average about 22 to 25 points a game, averaging about 5 assists and 1 steal on many free throws and 3 percentages. If Isaiah Thomas is on your IL list, keep him there, guys, because when he returns, he will surely benefit your team in the long run. Hey, I hope you guys really enjoyed that video, guys. If you guys enjoyed the video, subscribe to this channel, guys. If you guys want more videos just like this, guys, and give me a thumbs up because you guys love the information that was coming out. But also, guys, comment because I want to know what you guys are thinking. What do you guys think Isaiah Thomas' return will do for the Cleveland Cavaliers? Of course, there are many opinions out there because Isaiah Thomas is a completely different player to Kyrie Irving. But tell me and let me know what you guys are thinking, guys. All right, guys, take it easy. God bless. See you next time, and easy out.